give up. Stop even trying. Nobody even misses you. What's the whole point of even doing all of this? Just give up. Hello beautiful people, how you guys doing today? Jess here to bring you another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and boy oh boy has it been a hot minute. I can't believe I still remember my intro. That is how long it's been. It's been months, absolute months. Technically I did post a tutorial video that I've been actually working on for a while, but it just, I don't know, it took so much effort to actually release that one. But it has been months since I've been in this world specifically. Oh, it was crazy seeing my world again, and crazy just seeing everything. And I guess I'm a little bit rejuvenated. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I am gonna get back into making videos. I'm getting back into making the forever world stuff, and of course it's getting dark. I've forgotten how to play Minecraft. Literally forgotten how to play Minecraft. I can see the sun coming down. Come on. Oh, I was working on something, but I have forgone all of that. But I'm gonna work on a new project, even though I was working on something old before. I'm gonna work on something new just so I can refresh my memory. Oh, I still can't talk. Nothing's changed, but I'm gonna start working on a forest actually, and then I guess I'll also talk about like what I've been up to, what's going on with me, what happened, why have I been so inactive in just my channel and my, I guess in general, because even in Discord and stuff I barely talk to anybody. There is a couple things. I am out of food and I need rockets, so I'm gonna go get that real quick. Alright, so I'm all topped up on rockets and got some food. Well, I got some raw beef, but I need to cook it still. Well, on my beef cooks, I'm gonna show you guys what we plan to do. I actually wanted to build a forest here for a while now, and this is kind of like one of the important paths to the location, and I haven't given this path much love and not a lot of focus, and it is a lot of land. Let me show you here. It is a long trek, and I kind of want to make this whole area pretty custom. I just want to make it feel like you're walking into like a really nice mystical forest. Kind of this vibe right here is what I'm gonna go for. It just feels nice. It feels like you're like kind of in a custom forest rather than the Minecraft forest, and that is the vibe I want to go for. Pretty much this feel right here, just a bunch of these custom trees, maybe even a couple of sprinkled maybe birch and some oak trees. To do that, I am going to have to get quite a lot of materials, a lot of leaves, a lot of bark, a lot of acacia, and just a lot of grinding. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and I will talk about what's been going on and what's been happening. Alright, it's gonna seem like it's been like a second or two, but honestly, it's been 2 or 3 days since I last recorded that intro, and I'm just kind of showing that my I don't know what to call it. Whatever I'm going through at the moment is definitely not done and dusted. And I think I'm gonna definitely take the video making aspect of the YouTube stuff, my channel, quite slowly. Definitely getting back into it. But I am gonna kind of, I guess, discuss what I'm going through. I don't really want to say exactly, so because I don't know exactly. I just know what I kind of feel and am going through at the moment. Take a little rest like I've been doing these past couple months. Okay, so what I've been going through feels like burnout, but in a different kind of way where I know I want to keep making videos. I know I want to get into the world and keep playing. And even moments like this where I hop in and I just feel, you know, cool. I'm chill. I'm loving it and I'm having fun. But then it's the moments before I even get on even my PC. I just feel, I don't know, maybe like an overwhelming of like anxiety or just, it's not like stress, but it's just like a creative block too, I guess. Even though I know what I want to do. Like, I want to build this forest. I want to make a nice, beautiful forest to walk in and just feel peace and just feel like this, I don't know, like I'm in a beautifully custom-made forest. But when it comes to actually just doing it, planning it, or whatever, it will always just stay in my head, but never, I can never put it down, if that makes sense. Oh, that was weird. I think I flew a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much most of it. I might be downplaying it a little bit. It is pretty much just like unable to do anything really that's video related. I can't even, I've tried to record other things. I've tried to come up with ideas, like even making the tutorial that I've made recently on my channel. It took so long to even just get that down and get my ideas and thoughts onto like a video. And I've just had such difficult times doing that. And then as well as with streaming, I feel like I am at the point where I feel like it's, I'm saying I feel like a lot, but I do feel these things. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with streaming, because even though I wasn't really showing it, wasn't really feeling it, I guess, but one day it just hit me like a truck and I just could not stream anymore. I just didn't feel like streaming. I was just not enjoying it as much. Maybe it's because it was just becoming stressful, having to come up with something new every single day to do. That could be it. Honestly, even just like coming home from work straight into streaming, it was quite exhausting. So I did find that part difficult to keep going like that. Also, some background context, I did move. I don't know if I mentioned it because this is 3 days after the intro, but I did move to a new apartment, and I think just everything coming together all at once, just everything everywhere all at once just coming at me, it just felt like it just felt too much. And I guess I got tired and exhausted, and it just hit me because I was really driven by, you know, this like passion that I didn't really feel any burnout or anything like that. And then one day, once I started moving, I had to just readjust, and work didn't like really take that much of a break, so I was still exhausted. And yeah, yeah, I couldn't get back into it really too much. I mean, I even like recorded and played with some of my friends in like an SMP and stuff, and I just could not get myself to edit it. I don't know. I just felt weird. But now, hopefully, as I kind of go through everything and kind of readjust my mental and my self, hopefully I'll just feel better and just kind of slowly get into it. Like I said, gonna take it slow. Don't expect too much from me. The videos will probably still come out slowly. And maybe I'll just focus on doing like either bigger projects, not too big, but like bigger to the point where, you know, I can kind of focus mainly on that video and just do whatever I need to do. First things first, we gotta deforest this forest, and we've gotta make sure that we have plenty of space to make our custom trees. Like I said, it's gonna be quite a dense forest, so we're gonna have quite a lot of spruce trees likely, maybe a couple of other types of trees to break it up here and there. But yes, it's gonna be mainly spruce trees. But I appreciate everybody who's been super supportive of everything I've been doing and everything I've gone. Even just people who've stuck around, people who've stuck around, and everybody who's even stayed channel members. I appreciate you. I appreciate you understanding what I'm going through at the moment and just kind of like sticking with me through all of this. It is very much appreciated. And yeah, it really helps having a super nice and kind community. Oh boy, there's a lot of trees to cut, but good thing it's nice and peaceful to cut trees. It's chill, it's a good vibe, and you just cut trees. Oh yeah, and it's nice that I've kept my upgraded tools, so it's not gonna hopefully take that long. I don't know, it could probably take days. You don't know, you never know how much work this actually takes until you put your hands on it. I do want to bring a little bit of interest by adding things like this little pond here that I messed with a little bit. I am gonna definitely make this look a little bit better. This was old, but anyways, little things like that, maybe even like little boulders or statues, or just something maybe more mysterious, Easter eggy. Easter eggy, Mr. Eggy Man. Okay, anyways, so yeah. Oh, there's a ravine here. I don't know what we're gonna do about this ravine. Ugh, kind of puts a damp on the whole forest, doesn't it? Anyways, I'll bring you guys back. Thank you for listening to me about my state of mind at the moment, but let's us get into some building. Future voiceover Jess here. Just wanted to let you know that I meant to say gathering, not building. Building comes after. I gotta gather. I actually went to the end to get some shulker boxes, and then afterwards I started to gather the leaves and just different barks and things I thought I would need. So yeah. Okay, we're kind of back. So I've been busy collecting quite a bit of things here. Just a lot of leaves, a lot of wood, a lot of different types of materials. There's probably still a couple of things I need to make, like some trapdoors, maybe some fences and things like that, because we gotta make some trees. Oh yes, a lot of trees. So I've been doing better, kind of playing more frequently than usual, which is good. But yeah, still kind of making sure I don't burn out again in the middle of a video. That would be tragic. I do have plans for things like, animals like wolves. I will have to probably separate wolves and foxes in some way, because I know wolves still attack foxes. So I gotta make sure like the wolves area is like a separate wolves den, so that way they can live in harmony. Other than that, let's take a look at these trees I've made to refresh my memory. So I have gathered a couple of acacias, oaks, and obviously a lot of spruce. So the only thing I did with this section is I only used spruce leaves, but I do want to start using different types of leaves, like the birch types over there, and then as well as the what are these called, azaleas. Also, I did stop by in the in the end to grab some more shulker boxes, so I could make sure this forest comes along nicely. So as you could kind of see, I didn't clear out the entire forest. I'm not that insane yet. Maybe put it in the comments below, do the whole entire forest, and maybe I'll do it. But as of right now, I am going to focus on the pathway, see how it looks, see how I vibe with it. And from there, maybe push it out further, or, you know, maybe just have some stop buys. I don't know. Some little interests, little sections where you might find interesting to stop by. The good old stop buys. Anyways, that is the goal. You gotta make a lot of trees across this path. So hopefully we can do that in a timely manner. Here we go. Good timing. It's raining. Alright. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, feels like I'm insane. I'm afraid to change. The pictures that I framed remind me of when the skies were blue. Chapter 32 is all just me and you, but the ceiling's falling through and all the screws are coming loose. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. I got everything to lose. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Cause I've been chasing feelings, but I'm running from them too. I feel like crying, I feel like screaming, I feel like throwing up for no reason. I think I'm growing, I think I'm sinking. I take a hit while I'm going out swinging. It's not just inevitable. When you got pain, I'm already old. I'm doing my best, but where I'm going next is anybody's guess.
Oh yeah, okay. So got some food. Oh, it's dark out. Of course I start recording when it's dark out. Alright, so I have been hard at work. Okay, this isn't the forest, this is the forest kingdom. Which leads to the what? The forest leads to the forest kingdom, okay? But we're in the forest kingdom if you haven't been here a while, or, you know, you just need a refresher because I haven't posted in a long time. But some of you might have missed because it didn't come out on video, and some of you don't watch the streams, but I was working on this in the streams. Never ended up finishing it. Had quite a bit of things to do. I still left this shulker box full of junk. Probably should take that anyways. But this is how it's turned out as of late. You can see it's supposed to be an inn. I have my zombies, villagers everywhere, just ready to bring them to life. Okay, anyways, so yeah. Other than that, I also was working on something else too. So the inn is supposed to also have a sign. I guess spoilers ahead. I don't know. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna continue it because I felt so burnt out, and it's nicer to start a new project than continuing an old one, especially when you're burnt out. But here we also have a beautiful new village that I was also kind of working on, which was supposed to be more of like a mining village, more of like a ravine style village, but I just ended up not doing anything. I also have which way am I going? I don't know. Oh, this way, yes. I also was working on something in the end. It was something for the inn. I did mention that it was gonna have a sign. So I was messing with the map art. Yeah, that's what it's called, map art. I was messing with the map art, and I eventually just realized how insane map art is. And oh boy, just putting the glass down for just the map art in general is actually insane. It's crazy. I do have plans to turn this end into something beautiful. Not the end itself, but the direction to the end also. Like this, what is it called? Dungeon? Stronghold. Stronghold. I know Minecraft. I've been Minecrafting, I don't know, long time now. Anyways, so down we go over here, down this direction, and to the little hole right here. Whoop. Here we are. Okay, so we got a bridge. Got a little bit of a bridge. No, wait. It's behind me. Okay, so I did something really dumb. I forgot that you have to put it on the map level. Map level? What am I saying? You have to just like kind of align it with the map, the coordinates of the map. The chunks. I know Minecraft. Oh, I left all these shulkers here, which I should honestly take back, because honestly I don't know if I'm going to be working on this anymore. But the whole goal was to have I was trying to spell out mossy creature in kind of like a fantasy style font. It is all hand done, so I used the moss carpets for some shadows. It honestly looks better on the map, kind of. I was still working on kind of getting a good curvature. I think I have a map here. Here we go. Yeah, so the moss carpets are just a little bit of a shadow, so I was going to plan to add more shadow, but as you can see, I was still messing with it. The S looks a little wonky. The O even looks... everything just looks off, but I was just doing it by hand. I think there's some other things that you can use that would probably help with this, but this is kind of what I had so far. And eventually I just got tired of it and I was just like, bye. Also, this is just the actual utility box. I don't know why I kept that here. The grass and the moss can stay, even though I could use social core box. It's fine. They'll just be there to remind myself that get to work, you know, one day, maybe, when I'm feeling it. Like and subscribe on the video. Put a comment down below and tell me, just do stuff, Jess, okay? Just do it. Do it all. Do everything. Oh, it would be nice. It'd be nice to get all the projects you plan to get done. But sometimes you just burn out, and it happens. Let's go to what you actually have been waiting for, what I've been working on for the past couple of days now, honestly. I have been working a little slow. I do skip some days, especially when I need a break. But I have been also working, hours on end on this beautiful forest right here. Ooh-wee. I know it doesn't look like much because there's still a lot of vanilla trees around it. And it seems like this is all I've done. But it's not. It is very much not. It's just the tall trees at the moment. No worries. I am going to go another round through adding smaller trees, skinnier trees, different types of trees, bushes, grass, and things like that. I also plan on changing the path itself into something different, a little more discreet, even though it will be obvious for us and the people who download the world which way to go. But it's a little more discreet in terms of, like, if you were actually to live in this world. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But there's definitely some parts that are going to be darker, lighter. Oh, I forgot a creeper blew this up. Beep boop. And blop. There we go. And this is all done by hand, actually. So that is that is kind of what's taking so long, is I don't use things like Lightmatica and what's it called, Axiom. So even though there are some great tools out there that you could probably use, I get a little more satisfaction just doing it by hand and just feeling great about doing it that way. And nothing to go against people who use, tools and stuff. Obviously it's there, so you should use it. Hello, wandering trader. You have any good stuff? Well, I'm glad you guys found the forest. It's supposed to be a kind of like a dense secret forest. Then you should be careful before it gets dark. Oh, that's another thing. When it gets dark, very dangerous, because I'm not gonna light it up, so it's kind of like a dark forest situation. One thing I do want to show you is how I actually build these trees. So, like I said, I do build them by hand. So a lot of them can seem a little cookie cutter-ish, but I do try to change it up in certain ways, just by like adding little things like that, changing the trunk just so it doesn't seem super repetitive. And then as well as I also add little branches like this on them. But I will also show you how I build these trees. Okay, so let's build one of these trees. So one thing I recommend is obviously switching up the trunk here and there to just kind of give variety. So usually I always strip these, go up. I usually go up 6 to 8 logs up. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden up. So once we get a nice trunk, I start putting a fence right where I want the height. So you can vary the height. Even though most spruce forests seem to have similar heights, I wouldn't go too crazy with the height variations. But anyways, usually what I do is once I get to the spot I would need, I'll place a fence, place some bushes like this. And depending on how high you want to go, usually I just do 3 and then 1 out, but you can go all the way to 4 and then 1 out if you like. But just kind of this position. And then after that, I place some more logs, place another fence, and then just do this again, similar to that. And then I go all the way around the trunk. So that way, it kind of gives height variations. And no worries, when we come down, we'll add a little more leafage, but I find this the easiest to give enough variety. You can also go the other way around to also give variety too. But now here, once we've done a full rotation, I will shrink it. And then you shrink it down like this. Add some different logs if you like. Doesn't really matter. Most of this will be covered up by leaves, but you can see some of the trunks, so it is good to like vary them here and there. And then all the way around, like I said, we just shrink it by 1. You strip these, and then we just keep doing this, okay? And then you've done another full rotation. And then you shrink it again. Yeah. Just like this. And now, once you've reached kind of the peak... Actually, what am I doing? I even forgot my own strategy. So, what I usually do is you can place a log here, or you can even just place the leaves completely like this as well. And then I just do a cross, and then 1 more up in the middle, place a fence. So here you can place either right, left side, or even, you know, back or front. Does not matter, but I will place it to the right here. But you can change that up to just kind of give variety at the top as well. So some of the trees, as you can see, I can use lighter leaves to give that sunlight. But this is a dense forest. You won't see too much of the top anyways, because you'll be down here at the bottom. So it's not the biggest of deals, but if you are in the outer edges and obviously want that nice horizon, I would suggest doing more variety at the top. But alright, so now we have reached the top. Oh, too much. I've fallen down and I can get up. Okay, so once you reach this point where there's 3, I usually place 1 right there. And then afterwards we go down. We're getting gold end. So we just do a little bit of this. So I place 1 in the middle and then 1 on the bottom here. All right, and then now we've done a full rotation downwards. Once we hit this spot, I do the same thing, but then I place 1 on the either side, whichever you prefer. You can switch it up for variety's sake, and then I actually break that one. I do lose leaves, I know. Not the most efficient way, but it does give variety. So I do the same thing all the way around. Place it on the side, break the bottom. Go around, break the bottom. And then, so here, we've reached the end of the bottomness. For the underside of these last bits, I usually place ones like this. Place one on the trunk, place one next to the fence. And then even for here, at the bottom of them, I place one all the way at the edge. And then as well as one on the diagonal piece of that edge. And then I just break the top. And this way it gives kind of like different height varieties. And leaves, when you place more, obviously it gets chunkier. So it looks very, very weird. But the less you put in between, the more kind of see-through it becomes, which is a nice effect. And that's what we're kind of going for. I think these trees are more kind of like cypress trees or tall pine trees. Honestly, don't know too many about trees. I did look it up at one point, but I have forgotten all of that logic. So now I am just kind of building them. Anyways, that is how I build all these trees. Like I said, you can just change the rotation, change the variety of leafage. You can change the bottom trunks as well. And then as well as just adding details like placing fences, fence gates, or even trapdoors on the branches. I really like the trapdoor trick here, where you can change the rotation of it at the bottom. The only reason I don't do it at the top is trapdoors are expensive, and you just won't see it. You honestly just won't see it that much, so it's not worth it. I want my trapdoor back. I forgot you could just do this. What am I doing? I forgot. I know Minecraft. But yeah, things like this. You can add a fence, something like this. You know, so add buttons and stuff on, especially the gray. It's a nice contrast. So yeah, that is how I build trees. And as well as I also vary using birch leaves too. It adds a nice variety. I will go around and add some of these skinnier trees, like just fence or tough walls. Tough walls are very, very nice trunks, because some trees are gray. Some tree trunks are gray, I mean. But yeah, and that's how I've been doing this forest. It's quite a large forest, quite large. But as you can see, let's take a little bit of a free cam here. As you can see, this it's a facade. I've only done a skitty bit, and trust me, this is a lot of trees. It's probably more than like 40 trees or something. It's a lot of trees, and I honestly thought I was gonna push it further out. But I might. Like I said, I'm gonna add more details, and I might add some bigger trees further back. But once I've added the kind of idea down, I think it's going to be a little bit better. So yeah, let me do that real quick. I do appreciate you hearing me yap for this long. And if you do like hearing me yap, well, why don't you click the subscribe button? You know, leave a comment down below how if you like trees. I love trees. I've hugged every single tree here, trust. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit.
I look around the table, my family's all here in this town full of people who visit once a year. So split down the middle, cotton I choose, but whatever I do.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna straight up reveal what I've been up to. So, Forest has some upgrades. I added some trees that are a little skinnier. Just using some tough walls and some cobblestone, mossy cobblestone walls. And then as well as I added some, oh, I should be very careful on hitting stuff, but I added some fence trees too, just to add that like skinny variation of trees. I might do some taller ones, but these ones are kind of short just because, you know, maybe they're still growing, right? I also added a couple of boulders. You know, just try to hide a little bit of out there because I have not added more trees, at least the bigger kinds, just yet. Focusing on the aesthetics of the walk. A couple things that I do want to mention is, as you can see, the main path is actually just going to be little hints of podzol. All the podzol is actually what gets hit by the light. But what I'm actually going to say is it's what the rain is hitting and making it a little more wet. So that way it looks a little more kind of muddy, if that makes sense. I did add that. A spore blossom. It should hit just right at the edge of the forest. So maybe it might like mystify who's ever walking by and be like, oh, what's this? Another thing I also did was add like these coral fans. Not exactly sure if I'm a fan of them. It does bring a little bit of a different vibe to it. Maybe like something's growing on the tree, because that's how old this place is. But I just don't like the color. It feels a little off. Yeah, it kind of stands out a little too much, but it does kind of add to the clutter. I am trying to make it cluttered, but not too cluttered to where like it's an eyesore. So that's definitely going to be difficult to master and just make sure I get the right amount. But I did add little bits of coral what is this? Coral fans, I think, that just go on the floor, give variation on the grayness. I should probably add some on the rocks too, but that's all right. Another thing I did want to show you is a little bit over here. As it's getting dark, we should sleep. It is dangerous in these woods. Lots of creepers have messed up a lot of this pathway. So yeah, my goal is to actually add a lot of living creatures in here. If I can get birds to somehow just come here without having to tame them, maybe I'll tame a couple just to have them sit in certain spots. But if I can just get a couple free roaming birds, that'd be awesome. Do wolves eat birds? Honestly, I don't know how that works. I feel like the wolves eat like literally every other animal. But anyways, we can get wolves in here. So the little trick I did was added some sweet berries under these moss carpets. And if you didn't know, sometimes certain AI does not like walking over the berry bushes. They don't even like going near them. So having the moss carpet on top doesn't actually negate it. It just kind of covers it up, but it still works against them. I think you can also do it with like magma cubes. Magma cubes? What is it called? Magma blocks. It also works with villagers and things like that. So if you want to keep a villager somewhere, you just place, you know, a berry bush or a magma block underneath a carpet and it will work. I think the only thing is they can be pushed through it. You just gotta be careful of that. But yeah, hopefully this works. I don't know. I just went with like kind of a, you know, circle around the wolf's den. I don't want them venturing too far into the other parts of the woods. There's just so many trees to build, guys. So many trees, and you gotta understand. I did want to show you. I was here for the Halloween event. There's a creeper on that. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to show people that I got the Halloween pumpkin peeps in a boat right now. Oh, there's another one over there. So spooky. That's kind of that's kind of scary. And then I have zombie ones in this little cabin over here. Hi. That's quite the sight. But yes, everything still needs to be ironed out and detailed. Like as you can see, some spots definitely need more grass. Some spots definitely need to be filled with trees to block some locations. Okay, wait a second. I nearly forgot happy ghasts exist. Happy ghasts exist, so maybe we take a visit in the nether. We could get the animals that way. Might be easier. Okay, let's test that out. This is my super secret nether portal. Don't tell anyone about it, even though everyone knows about it. Okay, I am also gonna plan on renovating the exterior of the waterfall section because it is one of my least favorite builds. Okay, oh, that's an actual gas. Don't want that. Oh yeah, venturing in the nether with no preparation. Don't be mad at me. I'm just looking for your babies. Are there babies? I don't even know what they are. They're little tiny creatures, you know? I don't know how far we have to go, but we're going far. That's not what I expected my adventure to be. Oh! I burnt a little bit. I'm crispy. I slipped. Okay, there we go. Haha! I knew it. Oh. Okay, we got one ghast. One Gasterinos. Maybe I get two, just in case. Just in case something terrible happens. You know, you never know. Okay, little got. We got two. How do we get home? Okay, so we got our ghasty friends. Oh my goodness, that makes such a huge difference. It's looking beautiful. There's like a weird ravine that goes all the way across, and I was just thinking maybe we just do a little creek here. I am going to let the happy gas sit at the edge. Boop, 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 boop. And let the water flow naturally, just like that. Okay, that should work. And then we can do another set right there, and that should be infinite now. Nice. Oh, it's dark. It's dark and it's raining, but as you can see, the rain spots right here. This is what I was kind of going for, the vibe of like the little rains just making the dirt a little wet, so it's making it muddier. I don't want to use mud. It's too contrasty. It looks very doesn't really look like dirt. I'm not exactly sure how many of these trees I'm gonna build more of, but I will probably just kind of maybe plant some more spruce trees in the further. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is what I get for exploring it in the dark. My log. My log. Okay. It's okay. I just wanted to quickly show you that situation. I will clean everything up. Be right back. Oh, tragic. Look at this happy little baby. Oh, okay. Get out of there, you silly duckling. Okay, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, it's got a mind of its own, I guess. Okay, it's struggling a little bit. I want it in more of the open spot over here. I think it's probably safer. Please avoid the bushes. Do I do here? Here's fine. I think that's fine, right? Don't suffocate on anything. Please, I beggeth. Okay, we've got our friend here who might be a little bit stuck. Okay, I've got the harness on. Oh gosh. What's happening? Whoa. Okay, I need to detach from the lead. Got it. We're good. Can we get out of this? Are we stuck? Please don't tell me we're stuck. Holy moly. Oh, we've got a friend. We've got a guest friend. Okay. There's a sheep over there. Could drag that sheep, but I do want to go further out and see if there's any wolves or anything like that I can grab. No! Oh! 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 Get my oh my gosh. Please come back. Woo! Let's go. Oh my goodness, it took a whole day to fly over here. I'm gonna try to land right on top of the den, because that's kind of like where the middle is. Okay, I've released the dogs. Okay, I'm actually liking how this forest came out. I am very happy with it. Got the wolves in their den. We're gonna get some foxes, okay, eventually. Eventually we'll get some foxes. We'll also get more trees just around this area too. You won't believe it. This villager is selling tropical fish, and I actually kind of want some of this. I want to see if I can add some tropical fish. My little pond here. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we got movement. Yes, perfect. Okay, back to building. Okay, before I show you guys the progress of the forest, I do want to go grab some birds. I was thinking about it. I don't think you can fly with the boats anymore. I tested it a little bit. Sadly, I think they took that out with the happy gas thing. So happy gas too slow for me. I just do not want to have to deal with that at the moment. Maybe one day if I'm feeling grindy or just chilling a little bit, I will come back here with some boats. Oh my goodness, it's an ocelot. For some reason I kept trying to say axolotl. It's an ocelot. I think you can tame them, right? Right, I'm here for birds. What was I saying? Okay, so I don't exactly want to spend the time grabbing a gas, slowly coming here, but maybe one day if I feel up to it, I will try to revisit the idea. I'm in the water. I'm coming for you, bird. Please don't move. Don't move your butt. Back here. Ah! Another bird. Okay, I got that bird. Don't sit. Come follow me. Follow me. We gotta fly. Where'd the bird go? Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Ow. Took a little bit of a fall. Okay, love me, please, love. That's how you do it. That's how you earn love. What? Okay, birds. 2 birds love me now. Is that a possible bird? I see some color over there. Ooh, it's flapping. It's a bird. Oh, 2 birds. Beautiful. Oh, make sure they don't sit. Okay, good. I saw another one here. Okay, there we are. Oh, we've got birds galore. It's getting dark. I am not risking it. I have lost a bird before to a creeper explosion. Not the best fun thing to do. It looks like everybody's still here. Oh, another bird. I don't think that's my bird. Another bird. Parrot. I mean, I call them birds. They're parrots, apparently, but you know, they look beautiful, gorgeous. A lot of blue ones. But I feel like we got a good variation. Okay, I think we've done it. Oh, I know it's raining. I know it's raining. But I did kind of want to see the forest in the rain as well. But as you can see, I've added a little bird over there. Look at it, just a little pop of color. Maybe like, oh, go check that out. There's a bird sitting right there. And then as well as I've also kind of extended the forest line further out. I haven't finished all of it, of course, but there's a lot of trees to build. So many trees, too many trees. Oh my goodness. But I've extended that all the way out there. And then we can walk into the forest here. I don't think it's nighttime. Maybe I should check. Breaking your immersion already. But as you can see, there's just little drips of water that you can just follow when it's raining. Just kind of making this muddy is kind of the idea. I think I mentioned that already, but I feel like I'm in a forest. There's some spots that still need work, like trying to make that more blocked off and stuff. I tried to get as little air gaps from like this point of view, but there's still so many trees to build. But yes, I feel more immersed than at last time. I don't have my wolves anymore. I've kind of lost them, sadly. Yeah. I will have to find some more, but I definitely feel like some wolves in this den area would be great. I also have plans for foxes. Also on my trip with the parrots, I did get a little bit lucky and found some still foxes, and I put them on boats, so eventually I'll have to do that. This one kind of blends in a little bit. I got a green parrot, so that it kind of blends a little more. I think I missed another parrot. I'm not sure. There should be another parrot right there. There we are. So I put like some little nesting for them. So it kind of looks like they're, you know, nesting. But I put it, oh, whoa, lag. But as you can see, I still have spots that like I need to build trees. I kind of marked some of them. And then we have some more birds sitting just in the ground, which is less likely, but I have them marked on like really specific interest points, I guess. Yes. Sorry if I sound tired. I have not been sleeping too well as of lately, so I might sound a little tired, just kind of going through the motions, as they say. I'm happy I got this done. I'm so happy. Oh, this tree. I like this tree a lot more. This feels nice. I like that. I like putting the roots down a little bit there, having the curvature more it's accentuated. I feel like it's getting dark. I'm scared. There are so many creepers. So many creepers blew up this place, and I was not having a good time. Are you out of the rain here? Okay, good. You're out of the rain. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't sitting in the rain getting wet. Another interest point over here. Oh, maybe I should sleep. Forgot. Somehow I was talking about sleeping, forgot to sleep. Okay, so we got a bird right over here. So I left this oh gosh, that's actually scared me. Zombie, I'm trying to show them the beautiful forest. So I left this spot open to kind of show that why there's like kind of like a pond here. So obviously rain pours down, makes the pond. I probably should switch out the dirt for like maybe some mud or something like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Got a bird sitting on the nest here. Not nest, in the flowers. That's not a nest. Maybe a nest of flowers. Am I right? Okay. This is nice. A little pop of color. Little birds add pop of color. And then we also have the bluebird sitting on another beautiful tree that kind of grew in a ruined house now. Very, very ruined house. Showing how old this forest is. There's so many things that go through my head when I walk. When I walk this place. Yes, yes, yes. Dangerous forest. Very dangerous. Oh, man. I've really wanted to build this forest for quite a long time now. Okay. I like it. I love it. is great. This took a while. I hope the fact that you're even watching it all the way to this point, I'm hoping you enjoyed the video and the journey of making all of this. So I hope you like it, like the video, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Leave a comment if you have any ideas or anything that maybe could help with this. Like I said, I'm gonna add more animals and stuff, add more trees, but other than that, if you have any other ideas, definitely give it a shout in the comments. But I appreciate all of you. I'm glad to be back. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, so I feel like I'm getting my passion back for it. But I also just need to be careful not to overdo it and just I was gonna just constantly make more trees before I finish this video, but I think I need to call it quits before I burn myself out again. But I like this sideline right here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much. I should be saying goodbye, but I'm getting yappy. Okay. Thank you. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and you have a good one. Bye now. Do I say bye now? No, I say bye.